In this video, we're going to look at some shapes and some properties of shapes that you're going to find useful at Nat 5. So here we have a circle, and what we can do is draw a shape inside that circle. And we call this circumscribed. It's drawn within a circle, circumscribed. Any shape can be drawn within a circle, and we will always call it circumscribed. One, two, three, four, five, 6 sides makes it a hexagon. Again though, it is circumscribed. Almost all of the shapes, apart from triangles and quadrilaterals that you will get at Nat 5, will be regular shapes. A regular shape is one where all the sides and all the angles are the same size. So a regular quadrilateral is a square, not a rectangle, because 2 of the sides are different on a rectangle. We're going to have a look at some of the properties of some of these shapes. Now, I'm not going to be able to draw the regular shapes by hand. So I am going to talk about general shapes and their properties. And just remember, these apply to the regular shapes too. And when we look at exam questions, we will look at using the properties of the regular shapes, which make it a little bit easier. So let us start off with a triangle. Okay, just any bog standard triangle. You know that the angles inside a triangle add up to 180 degrees. If we make this into a quadrilateral by adding on another triangle, so we now have a quadrilateral. You know that they add up to 360 degrees. If you think a square, all angles are 90 degrees, 4 90s is 360. But as you can see, what I did was draw on another triangle. Now if I want to make a 5-sided shape, I'll draw on another triangle. And I've added on another 180 degrees. So this is pent, means 5. This is a pentagon. And it has 540 degrees. If I draw on another one, I want to make it a little smaller than that. I have now drawn on a 6th one, and that is our hex. So hex is 6 hexagon, and that gets us up another 180 degrees. So So we're now on 720 degrees. And you can keep going like that, adding on more and more. So there's our 7th. Now this is one that can be called other names. For the sake of following the Greek, which I've been doing so far, I'm going to call it a septagon. You may have heard it called other things. And it has 900 degrees. And you can carry on. So after septagon, we will have oct. So it's octagon, nonagon, and decagon. You're not expected to remember the names for any of them beyond that. You will never be asked to name them. It's just a question may ask you for some properties of a shape, and it will name the shape, and you would be expected to know that that meant it had so many sides. So pent, triangle, tri is 3, quad is 4, think quad bike, pent 5, hex 6, sept 7, oct 8, non 9, dec 10. Right. And you just keep adding 180 degrees on. We'll look at more of these when we're dealing with shapes in exam questions in class.